Welcome to the Connection Podcast, presented by the Yuma Cares Coalition, where voices from prevention and mental health come together to inform, educate, and strengthen our community. Because connection is prevention.
Welcome back to the Connection Podcast. I'm Joanne Pfizer, and I have here with me Vince Harman. Good morning.
Good morning. It's good to be here. Thank you.
I'm so excited you're here. Yeah. Tell everyone where you're from and what you do.
So I am pastor at Christ Lutheran Church and Yuma Lutheran School. So I say both of those because most people know us by Yuma Lutheran School. We happen to have a church as well. Been serving there for 31 years.
That's amazing. We're so blessed to have you part of our coalition. Yeah. Tell the story of how we met, because you say it better than I do.
Well, the first time I heard about Yuma Anti-Drug Coalition was on Facebook. I think it was a Facebook feed, ad, or not an ad, but it's on Facebook. I saw something, and I was really looking for something to get connected with, and I'll just share because of our daughter, our daughter Sarah, who passed away in 2013, who just loved life. Life was going well. And she went through our grade school at Yuma Lutheran. She went through Yuma Catholic. Oh, wow. She was involved in sports. She did well in school. And then she got a little lost after high school. And then she actually got in a car accident and got addicted to pain medication. And so because of that addiction, then it just caused some other addictions, just things that just her life became very difficult, a little challenging for her. And she was actually working on trying to get off of that. She was going to the doctor every day and getting medication to get clear. She really wanted to be free from that. She was hoping to be free from that. And just one day she wasn't feeling it well. She went home, took a nap, and passed away. And so yeah, it just you never know what's going to happen in life. And you have someone who she was driven in grade school, high school. The future looked great for her, and you just never know what's going to happen. And
and those pain pills that are prescribed sometimes are more harmful, like in your case, you know, and it's really monitored a lot more now too.
Yes,
these doctors are.
So we found out later that she could go to different doctors and get pain medication, and it was available to her. And so that was just hard as parents, because we were when we did find out that she was struggling and some different challenges in life. We were, obviously we prayed a lot and just asked the Lord to free her of this, deliver her of this, and so we, we're there talking to her, trying to bring her back to Yuma. Maybe this would be a better place for a while. It just didn't happen, and so that's just our story and what happened to her. We never imagined in a million years that anything like that would happen to her, but it does, and it happens to people. And if it wasn't for our faith in Jesus Christ, I know she's with the Lord. She always had faith. She struggled, but it doesn't mean she didn't have faith.
Right.
And if it wasn't for that, I don't know what I'd do, because I know she's with the Lord. She's living her best life, and she's free from anything that she has gone through. In fact, the morning she died, my devotion was, I was praying that the truth would set her free. And Jesus is the truth, and Jesus did set her free. I did not. I was hoping she'd be free from this. She could go around telling people how she's been delivered from it and got away from that, and yet that's not what happened. And so that's so because of that, after she passed, we started 3-on-3 basketball tournament. She loved basketball, so Sarah Harman Memorial 3-on-3 basketball tournament. And we just wanted to do something to give back to the community. And so we've been kind of looking for something to connect with, because we wanted to help other kids, other people, just be aware of what's out there and the dangers,
and be educated.
Educated in that. So, so we over the years we've helped a number of different organizations. Amberley's Place was one, but then when I heard about Yuma Anti-Drug Coalitions, and then saw that Shelley Mellon was part of it, and then did a little more research on what this is, and it just really clicked for us that this is something we want to support, because you guys do such a great job. We do a good job at just educating the community of the dangers out there and the pitfalls that people fall into, and intentional or unintentional.
Right.
It happens. And so that's how we got connected.
I remember when you reached out, and I want to say it was through the website.
Right.
And you had said that you seen our Facebook.
Right.
And I was like, that's amazing, because we were really pouring into that.
Right.
Really, because social media is so popular,
Right.
and people are really, in tune. And so we're bumping up the Facebook, and then you give us a call, and I come and I meet you.
Yeah.
And you explain the whole basketball tournament, and I was like, wow, talk about a perfect pair.
Right.
And you said, I've been looking for somebody. How many years now have you done the tournament?
So since 2015, so it's 12 years.
Yeah. And I think we connected, 3 years ago?
3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Yep.
And so it was awesome. It was meant to be.
It
and
was.
now you've
Yep.
attended our coalition meetings.
Yes.
You were able to present last month.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, we love having you but since you've been part of our coalition, what do you feel besides, seeing the education and all the support, what do you feel most benefits, what you're doing and being able to be part?
I think for me is, being a pastor, we are concerned about the spiritual life of everyone, for sure. But we're also concerned about the physical, the emotional, mental health of people as well. And so just knowing all the resources out there, there's so many things that I had no idea that were available to people. And so it gives me resources to be able to share with people, connect with people, and then make those connections with the people in the room as well of what they're doing and what's available. Because people come to the church for help. Resources. And we can't help everyone. We don't have all the resources. We can do what we can, but then we can also push it out, introduce them to someone else, or a ministry or an organization or people that are there for them and can help them in their need.
Well, and I love that, because everyone goes away with something a little bit different, but one of the best things is those resources. And they're at our coalition meeting every month. And if you, like you said, if you need to talk to somebody there or ask them if they could provide some type of resource, you make those friends, those connections. And I think that that's what Yuma County is, really big on, is being able to collaborate with one another and help our community just be safer and grow.
Absolutely.
I love that. And I just love that you're part. We have so many different sectors part of our coalition, and having you as our faith-based sector, and we also have another, the Journey Churches too. It's so important for people to know that. It is part of our grant to be able to have all of these sectors, whether it's business, government, healthcare professionals. Faith-based is one of the key pillars in making it all come together. And I love that you're here not only with your story and we're able to complement each other and help each other, but also that you're part of a pillar that is a bigger thing across the nation. It's required, which is amazing.
Which is great, because
it is so great.
That's not the case with every organization that they want faith-based, and so it's great that you need that, because it's holistic. It's not just one thing. It's so important for people.
It is. It's very important. And I like that you shared, that it's here for everyone. When you presented, you said it's here for everybody, and it's an open door. So I appreciate that about you, and how easy you are to talk to. And I'm sure that, at your church, everyone says the same thing. And I love that you're on social media yourself, and I need to pop on a live with you one time too.
That'd be great.
for our community, if you wanted anybody to know anything, before we sign off, what would that be? What would you want to share today?
I would just say check out Facebook. Come to a meeting. You have your meetings once a month.
Second Tuesday.
Second Tuesday of the month. Those are fantastic. Open to anyone. Plus, you get a free meal, which is nice. But anyway, just being there, understanding what is happening in our community and what are the resources available, and just listen to the podcast too, and listen to the stories that people are sharing to help people. It's just there's so many resources that
that we
are
don't
available.
know about
right.
too. Like you said, like your church, they don't know those resources.
Right.
So it is nice to.
And there might be other resources that we don't know yet, right? Other people say, "Hey, I have something that can be part of this, that can be helpful as well." And so, I would just encourage everyone to learn as much as you can. That's what I did, because I didn't know anything about what it was. But I just once I heard it, once I saw it, I was intrigued. It drew me in, because personally, now as I've been part of it longer, I'm now thinking about, okay, how can we use some of the resources for our church, for our school, just again educating people.
Definitely.
So that they're well grounded.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you again for being here. I appreciate you so much. And I'm so glad that we've partnered and continue every year.
Thank you.
I mean, it's just amazing.
You got grad night coming up.
I know. We have grad night coming up we're excited about. So I'll sign off. Thank you for being here with us on our Connection podcast. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you for joining us. You can find more information and resources on our website at ycadc.org. The Connection podcast is proudly sponsored by R.L. Jones Insurance.